Hi friends! Today we're going to be looking at subtracting whole numbers and decimals. So again, probably decimals is going to be the most complicated because we've got to line up our place values and decimal points and then carry and borrow. So when we are subtracting, we're always finding a difference. So we've got a minuend minus subtractand equals a difference. And these vocabulary words will be important a little bit later on. Okay, so again, the first thing we're going to do is always write our problem vertical. So I have, and the first number always has to go on top. Okay, so I'm going to have, let me move this up just a little bit. I'm going to have 10 75 hundredths minus 3 and 59 thousandths. So again, I'm going to add in a 0 here so that all my place values line up. So now I see that I can't do 0 minus 9. So I'm going to have to borrow. So now my 0 becomes a 10. So I've got 1. Can't do 4 minus 5, so I'm going to have to borrow from my 7. So my 7 becomes a 6. Now my 4 can become a 14. So I've got 14 minus 5 is 9. 6 minus 0 is 6. Put in my decimal point. Borrow, and 10 minus 3 is 7. So I should have 7 and 691 thousandths as my answer. And again, if we estimate, to get an estimated answer, I would have 11 minus 3 is 8. And this would round up to 8, so I know that's a reasonable answer. All right, let's try a whole number problem now. And again, I'm finding the difference here. So I'm going to start out with 431. That's my first number always goes on top. 431 minus 43. Right, so now I need to borrow. So my 3 becomes a 2. My 1 now becomes an 11. 11 minus 3 is 8. My 4 becomes a 3. 12 minus 4 is 8. I can add a 0 in here if I need to line up my place values. So I'm going to end up with 3 minus 0 is 3. So 388 is my answer. All right, so we're going to do a couple problems together, and then you're going to do some by yourself. So let's take a look at this problem with decimals. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger for us. All right, so again, I'm going to add in a 0 here. So now I'm going to have 9 minus 0 is 9. 8 minus 4 is 4. 7 minus 2 is 5. Wow, this is an easy problem. No borrowing. 6 minus 1 is 5. So I should end up with 5 and 549 thousandths. Okay, here's one. This looks like I'm going to have to do some borrowing. I can't do 7 minus 8. So I'm going to have to borrow. So now 17 minus 8 is 9. Got to borrow again. 17 minus 9 is 8. So 89 is going to be my answer there. Okay, here's a little story problem for us. Frank had $7.17. He then bought a book for $4.15. How much money does he have left? So first of all, some key clues in here that tell me I'm going to be subtracting. He bought something, that means I'm going to be subtracting. And how much money does he have left? So those are some key words that tells me I'm going to be subtracting. So again, I'm going to set up my problem to be I'm going to set up my problem to be 717 minus 415. Because I start with $7.17 and spend $4.15. So it looks like I'm going to have no carrying or borrowing to do here either. 7 minus 5 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. So how much money does he have left? $3.02 is what he has left. All right, now you're going to try a couple problems on your own, and then we will come back and check your answers. So go ahead and press pause and try these 3 problems on your own, then we'll come back and I'll have my answers down so you can check your answers. All right, the final answers that you should have in here are 19,367. That should be your final answer. And final answer over here is 55 hundredths. And our story problem starts out with $8.96, and he spends $5.98 or gives it away. How much money does he have left? I've got to do some borrowing here. 18 minus 9 is 9. 7 minus 5 is 2. So he's going to have $2.98 left over. So thanks for watching about subtracting with whole numbers and decimals. We'll have some bell work on this tomorrow. See you then.